Hey, my 7.5ers. I'm back on again, and today I have a short thought about emancipation, equal rights, and the pride of female archetype. I hope I can say it right in English, because English is not my mother language, as you can easily tell, I guess. So I will give it a try. I will want to talk about the female archetype. So throughout the years in the 1970s, 65, 70s, there came the emancipation and the cry for equal rights, and this was good, I think, and this was long overdue, and this gave women a rush of self-confidence and to being able or being willing, of course, to show themselves and their power, their strength, and the ambition to be equally treated like men. But I guess, and that's only my opinion, if you don't like this opinion, you don't have to share it, you don't have to watch it. My opinion is that the emancipation took it too far, and it turned in the other direction. So let's say, for example, women want to be treated equally, want to be paid equally, want I think even the thought to be treated equally. I don't want to be treated equally. I appreciate when a man holds up the door for me, and for example, and when a man can cliche like repair my sink when it is broken or something like this. So I wanted to continue my thought. I think the emancipation, the movement of emancipation took its toll. Do you say this? Took its toll on people. So that we, for example, when we stay in this picture, when you want absolute equal rights, you have to repair your sink on your own. Yes. And you don't have to complain when a man doesn't open open the door for you, because you want to be treated equally, don't you? And for me, I think what has been forgotten in this movement is that there is not for no reason. Do you say this? I hope so. Not for no reason God made us different, with different strengths, different weaknesses, different potentials, and different tasks. And these tasks, and also it's not only technical that women give birth to children and men don't. I mean, not only this, but it's an important point. But I think also the emotional part and the mental part, for example, for me, the warrior type of women, I appreciate this. Women are not weak. Women are warriors, and women should be allowed to be strong, and at the same time show their female side. When we look in politics, for example, it seems like the more power you have as a woman, and the more you want to play with the boys up there in the same league, the more you have to adapt optically. That's also only my opinion. Don't blame me for this. I find it very sad that we obviously misunderstood strength. We thought when we want to be strong, we have to be masculine, and this is not the case. The sexiest strength a woman can have is when she is feminine and powerful. So in the tarot cards, it would be the Queen of Wands. She knows her power and she knows her feminine side and she knows her sexiness, and she can handle all at the same time. And further on top, she is intelligent and strategic. So she has all a man can wish for. A man could wish he had on his own, and man can be the same in the female part. Did I say female? In the male and in the female, because yin and yang means we all have both parts in us, and we are only really powerful when we accept our female part in us and our male. Female part for a man would mean that he is willing to listen to what other people say, to be empathetic, to be more the receiving part in listening, caring. The caring part is also the female part. And on the other side, the women also have the male part in them, the active, the logical. Me not so much. Maybe I don't think so. The logical part is somewhat missing in my I don't think so. Maybe, yeah. It's not the best evolved part in me, the logical, because the intuitive part is so strong that the logic has to stand behind. But you understand what I want to say. We have to nourish both sides of us. And so I wanted to say for women, we have to learn to be proud of our female side and of our sensual side, and that it's important to care for this side. In the Western world, when the money is the most important thing, as it seems, the logic and greed and rationalism and all that stuff has the upper hand, and so we have to nourish our weak, in Anführungszeichen, in brackets, in exclamation marks. No, how is it called? I don't know. I tried it all now. We have to nourish the weak side, because the weak side makes us strong. You understand what I mean? What I want to say? It makes us strong to be able to be weak. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I wanted to say, when you are when you are criticizing females that show their feminine side with pride, it can mean, when you are a woman, it can mean that you have forgotten your own female side, and that you have neglected your own female side, and that you have to look after your own feminine side and after your own sexiness and the sensual, soft part that needs to be cared for. And I say it from my videos of the last video, when you don't like what you see in the mirror, then don't crash the mirror, but instead think why you don't like it and what you could change inside, because it's an attitude we should have towards ourselves as a woman. I'm talking for women now. Sorry, men, when you watches my 60% seniors over 65 after statistic in YouTube, which I don't believe, because the other stuff isn't real also. So I'm also talking to the men, to the younger men watching, and younger women, all that you are watching 7.5 plus XXX. Be proud of your both parts, and find out which part you neglected and start to nourish the neglected part. We all have one part that we favor because it's easier for us to live this and to show this, because it's our education, our childhood, how we learned it, how we had our idols that taught us how to see ourselves, and we have to question all that, and we have to nourish the neglected part in us, and to find the weak sides, or the weak because neglected. I meant not weak because female, weak because neglected. It can also be the male part that has been neglected, and to work towards a balance between the both is always a challenge for everybody, I guess, and it's always a never-ending task in our lives, I guess. And so I wanted to encourage you to find the inner archetype. So when you are a woman, find your inner female warrior inside of you. And when you are a man, find your inner male warrior. So don't let yourself be treated like a doormat. I wanted to say, be proud of yourself and take care of yourself, because you cannot expect another person to appreciate this side when you yourself not even know this side and neglect it yourself. So this was a hard one to say, because it's a foreign language for me. I stumbled myself through this, but I made it. And so I wish you a wonderful day, and until next time.